pulled out of that station, off a full tank of gas, had everything I owned piled up in the back. And I was headed far west, to a town with no name, buried 6 feet under, was where it lay. I had a $2 bill, my guitar case, some old hack left me playing in the cafe. He put a note on the bill to try singing for the dead. Took it straight to the heart, and away I went, a grave digger. Miles of driving, I finally found the faded out headstones, barely standing tall. They were broken down to pieces like a young child's dream from the negative roof of the society. So I wrote that $2 bill into a cigarette. I sat there thinking about life, hoping maybe the dead could take away all my problems, take away all the pain. So I pulled out my shovel, started to dig, grave digger. Grave digger. Grave digger. And through hours of searching for what I believe to be the key to an end, beneath my feet I began to see some things that I didn't want to see. And the voices in the wind were whispering back at me, you're gonna find something you don't want to find. Images and stories that won't never leave your mind. Some things are better off not knowing. You can take what you want. So I filled up that hole and jumped into my car, grave digger. Grave digger. Grave digger. Well, it's good to be here, everybody. Thanks for coming out. See a lot of familiar faces. For those that haven't seen me before, my name's Austin Sklecki. I'm out of Sturgeon Bay. Grew up right here in Appleton. This one's off my first EP. It's called Stand By Me, Friend. Turned to a cold, dark night. It caught me by surprise when the sun went down, disappeared before my eyes. I didn't know where I was. I didn't have no one to hold my hand, walk with me along some. Stand by me, friend. The world around is changing more than I can comprehend. Stand by me, friend, when I need someone to lean on through the good and the bad. Came howling from the west, sang a mournful song, preaching stories of what I've lost and all the lives I've walked past. Then the old familiar face that I tried to erase, it held out in front of me like a candle in the night. Still alive, alive in the wind. Stand by me, friend. The world around is changing more than I comprehend. Stand by me, friend, when I need someone to lean on through the good and the bad. Stand by me, friend. The world around is changing more than I can comprehend. Stand by me, friend, when I need someone to lean on through the good and the bad. Thank you guys. This next song is a song called The Open Road. When I first started doing this thing, it felt really cool to go play outside of your hometown. I had a buddy of mine, and we had this idea to go out and tour, and we tried to plan a trip to Nashville, and then everything shut down. And so the great thing about Wisconsin is everything stayed open, and I was very happy about that. And so at least we got to get out of our hometown. We ended up going to Superior. And we felt like we were rock stars. We got to stay in shitty hotels and play music on the road. And then from there we just kept growing it, and we ended up going out west to Utah and Colorado and California. And I remember going out of state for the first time and coming back home is when I really realized this is what I want to do to the day I die, is write songs and meet people I'll never see again, and then bring all their stories back home into a song for you guys. So this one's called The Open Road. I miss that early morning sunrise. Hold on, what's going on? Corey. Take the pedal out. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's called The Open Road. I miss that early morning sunrise, glowing off the mountains in the snow. I miss the plains of Nebraska. I miss everything about that open road. I miss meeting folks that I'll never see again, and bringing all their stories back home. Knowing if it weren't for me, they never would be heard. That's what I love about that open road. I miss being out on the highway, waiting for a train to roll on by, or watching a drifter ride along in the last car, and me not knowing where I'll sleep tonight. I wanna get lost in the middle of nowhere, where no one's been before. It's all I'm searching for. It's time to leave this place I call my home, and I'll take a ride along just to see what holds on that open road. Find a lot of treasures across the land. The gravel takes me where it wants to go, and I learned it's better going against the wind while you're driving down that open road. I wanna get lost in the middle of nowhere, where no one's been before. It's all I'm searching for. It's time to leave this place I call my home, and I'll take a ride along just to see what holds on that open road. That open road. Whoa, that open road. Yeah, I gotta get back on that open road. This song is a tune I wrote about this town called Trempealeau, Wisconsin. If anyone's ever been up there, it's right on the Mississippi River. And I like to write songs about the places I've been to, people I meet along the way. And Trempealeau was one of those places that very much inspired me. They got a cool scene at this place called the Trempealeau Hotel. They bring in a bunch of artists and upcoming songwriters like myself. And I was touring through Duluth to Chicago in the middle of February, and I like to do this thing on the road where I just go camping and never get hotel rooms, because it's just a little more fun that way. You never know where you're gonna end up. And I met the lady Amy at the hotel, and she was one of the nicest people I've ever met. And she said, well, it's middle of February, way too cold to be sleeping in your car tonight, so why don't you just take a room, it's on me. So I took her up on that, and they have about 10 rooms upstairs. It's this old hotel from the 1800s, and she said I could pick any room I wanted. So there was a kicker to it, and she gave me the key to the hotel room. She says it's haunted by the ghost of Maybelle, and you're staying here alone tonight. So Maybelle woke me up in the middle of the night. She slammed the door shut right across from me, and I believe in that thing. So I think she wrote me this song that evening about Trempealeau. Well, if you ever get the chance